my beloved child. How I long to have close fellowship with you. I created you for relationship, designed you in my very image so that we could walk in harmony together. But so often you feel distant from me, struggling to hear my voice or sense my presence. Why do I feel far away even when I am right by your side? I know life brings many burdens. Cares weigh heavy on your heart, worries clouded your sight. You get entangled by possessions, by status and money in the struggle for security. You wrap your identity up in human relationships, looking to others to complete you, to fulfill you. Chasing love in all the wrong places. You numb your pain with temporary highs. But they always leave you empty in the end. Can you hear my tender call? See how I'm reaching out to you even now? That emptiness you feel is meant to draw you close to me. I created that space inside for myself alone to fill. Your failures make way for my strength. Weakness opens the door for my power to support you. I use your very thirst to lead you to the fountain of living waters that will quench your soul forevermore. Oh precious one, will you let your isolation become an incubation time with me? Will you allow this season of lack in your life be transformed into rich abundance through knowing me better? What if the friendship you long for is already at hand if you'll only let me in? I don't want formalities with you, stilted religious rituals. A covenant bond crowns our relationship. Not performance or works, but absolute grace and favor given freely to you. Can we start anew? Put aside frustrations over past failures and fickleness on your part, my child. I hold no records of wrongs. My goal is simply to lavish you with kindness. Reveal mysteries to eager ears willing to listen. Things you cannot fathom or imagine. Riches stored just for you already to unlock in our moments together. Do you want to experience more than you ever dreamt possible? For this gift I have already made the highest sacrifice. What more can I give you but myself? Come now. All is prepared and waiting. No need to fix yourself before you approach my throne of grace. You are welcome just as you are. Your self-effort worries me almost as much as the weights you already carry needlessly. Can't you sense all that I've done on your behalf so we could have fellowship? Dearest one, just receive what has been finished through the cross and enter into pleasures at my right hand, where streams of delight await. Joy unspeakable to strengthen your heart when fear asalesh, rivers of peace to soothe anxiety when it rears up, floods of grace upon grace poured over you continuously. This is my heart's desire for you. Channel your restlessness into more. I am inviting you to go deeper still. To press through resistance, keeping us apart and plunge headlong into the depths of who I am. No hiding, no holding back. Giving me permission to search your innermost thoughts and longings. And as you yield more of yourself to me, you'll receive more and more of me in return. This gradual unveiling comes through trusting me beyond what makes rational sense. After all, I am God eternal. Seeing you as I do changes everything. Awareness growing that you are engraved on my hands, etched into my heart indelibly, brings freedom and divine purpose. Identity crisis dissolves as you gain confidence in who I declare you to be. Meaning springs forth from a life rooted in me. And so I call you into more, beloved one. Not chasing superficial pleasures that always leave you empty, but pursuing the greatest treasure, who alone can satisfy, learning the sound of my voice above all others, discerning the counsel of my spirit who guides you into all truth. Eyes fixed on the author and perfecter of your faith, who designs your path onward. Ears tuned to my living word that transforms your very mind, hands open to receive fresh manna and honey from the rock daily. Heart undivided, in loyal love for me. These open channels keep our communication clear. Barrier walls come down through the demolition work of repentance. Wrong perspectives get corrected when you present yourself fully to me for refashioning. Stubborn roots of rebellion and self-reliance gently yield to my ways as you practice obedience and small things first. Little by little, step by step. And soon you realize your best friend walks beside you always. No topic off limits for discussion. No question is too silly to ask your caring counselor. You bare your soul transparently because my mercies meet you in your weakest moments, but never leave you there wallowing. I lift you up tenderly as a father comforts his child. I carry you high upon my shoulders, rejoicing and restored freedom. Sorrows shared losing sting in the light of my smile upon you. Laughter boundless echoing through realms eternal. Hope perseveres. For now you understand you are not alone, not ever. My presence goes with you. My peace garrisons around your heart and mind. Power eternal works on your behalf, turning curses into blessings just because I adore you. Favor surrounds as a shield. Doors swing open that no man can shut. Limitless resources guaranteed by the King who befriends those trusting fully in him. Majesty cloaking frailty until one day when you exchange it for immortality. Glimpses of your eternal future bring fortitude anchored in me. Temporary afflictions reframed with perspective stretching into infinity where you will reign forever in glory with me. Layers of meaning ever unfolding. More to discover about me and the wonders of my nature for all the eons yet to come. But for now we begin here. The joyous journey starts today. One conscious step after another. Will you receive my invitation and come away, leaving lesser things behind? Let go of empty pursuits to gain what you were fashioned for. This hour I grant you clarity of vision to recognize again how I see you. Forget past labels. Ignore critics' declarations. Cease futile striving. Be still and acknowledge instead that I have chosen you. And you are truly mine. I call you beloved. I declare over you that we will walk in close fellowship together all the days of your life. I seal you as my own. No power can dissolve what I join in holy covenant. Not even your weakness, mistakes, or outer challenges change how I feel about you. Precious child of mine. So come now. Enter into more. My arms remain outstretched. I patiently await your wholehearted yes. What holds you back, precious one? Lingering doubts plague you. Feelings of unworthiness. Fear you don't really know me or comprehend the height and depth and width of my affection for you. Questions churn in your mind, creating hesitation. You glimpse how all-consuming this could be. How absolute the surrender. And you hesitate on the threshold, wrestling within. Let me gently quiet your anxiety, child. Whispering peace to turbulent thoughts. I do not demand from you what you are not yet able to give. Shall I reject you because you don't fully understand me yet? Turn away because you harbor doubts. Wait a loop until you measure up to some arbitrary standard before embracing you. Perish the thought. Such rigidity cannot coexist in my domain. Folly gives way to wisdom. Fear melts in the light of my perfect love. Questions find answers in the one who fashioned the very mind inquiring. Doubts dissolve as forgotten glimpses of our friendship. I have lost since Eden sparked a life again from members long grown cold. Come now and warm yourself at my hearth. Find nourishment rich and sweet for my table. Set aside anxiety over that which you do not yet grasp. Instead, receive from my hand all good gifts outpoured upon you. Allow thanksgiving to swell up from your soul for bounties already evident, blessings tangible and free. Start here and let praise make way for faith planted deep to take root and grow strong. A tiny seedling pushing through dark soil, a new season will emerge triumphant into sunlight. But only as nurtured gently through the night. Not discounted as insignificant. Not trampled thoughtlessly underfoot. This tender shoots require protection in order to stand tall. So come. Enter in and begin the journey by my side. One slow step then another. An upward climb not too steep for small strides to navigate. I set the pace perfectly matched for you beloved and supply strength for each phase. The way grows brighter the further we travel together. Until one day you turn and realize distance covered, new vistas attained. Joy wells up as you recognize me as closest companion instead of faraway deity. Laughter springs forth rich and full-bodied. And in this moment you understand. Questions cease their swirling tempest. Doubt flees. Fear is forgotten. Only awe and wonder remain at unspeakable treasure discovered in the gift of friendship divine. The same gift I offer unto you again even now. Receive and enter deeper in with me.